Yo, what's good? It's your boy TJ. Welcome to TJ's World. I got a special guest with me. It's my brother. We're going to do a Royal Rumble prediction special right fast before the show start. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it started. But first, we're going to talk about the United States Championship match against Kevin Owens and
Logan Paul.
We got the drinks
Prime.
and everything.
I never tried this flavor, but it looked pretty good, so we just got these from Walmart. But I tried that one, and that one's pretty good. But yeah, so I mean, we could get right into it. What you think about Logan Paul and Kevin Owens?
I mean,
That match.
I like Logan Paul, whatever, but he just do too much with that, that knockout punch. But I know that's like his specialty and all.
Yeah,
You
his
know
lucky
what I'm
punch.
saying?
Yeah.
But with me personally, I gotta go with my boy KO. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kevin Owens. And that's just my prediction on that match. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, I think Kevin Owens. I mean, Logan Paul, how he acquired the title, he cheated, with the brass knuckles. Now he don't really have people in his corner, but he could possibly cheat again, distract the referee, or go grab the title. But Kevin Owens been in those situations against the Usos. He faced 5 people at one time, so I'm looking at Kevin Owens to win. But Logan Paul only wins and retains if he cheats. But this is his first time that he's defended the title, so I don't think he gonna lose until WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Maybe they have another tournament like Carmelo Hayes. I wouldn't be mad if Carmelo Hayes goes up for the title.
I really wish he did go for the title, but I know stuff happens, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I think, too, that even though I said I want my boy KO to win, I think Logan is going to have one of his homeboys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that
Come
KSI guy.
Yeah,
that suit, that outfit.
that come beside the ring or something like that, underneath
Yeah.
the ring or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? To give him his little brass knuckles and all the other sneaky
Some type
stuff.
of distraction. Because
Yeah.
I remember how they did at WrestleMania against Ricochet. How did he beat Ricochet? Like, that's crazy. But yeah, so as far as that match, I think I want Kevin Owens. We're going for Kevin Owens. That's what I'm saying. We go Kevin
all
Owens.
the way.
Kevin Owens, keep fighting Owens. But yeah,
the next one is the Fatal 4-Way match against LA Knight.
yeah.
Your boy AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, the phenomenal one.
Yeah, and then you have Randy Orton, the Viper, and then you have the one, the only, Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns.
The head of the table, of course.
Of course. But my prediction real fast on that one, I would have to go with the fastest rising star. I know he's still new and all this other stuff in WWE, this and that, whatever. Even though I know he's been around wrestling for a good while too.
Yeah.
But I would have to still go with my boy, the Year Movement and all the other stuff. So yeah, that's my. Even though I like Randy Orton, you know what I'm saying, the Snake, the Viper, because he be coming out of nowhere. You cannot move nowhere. You cannot just, even if you move, he'll just come out of nowhere, just RKO you. I'm like, bruh, like, are you serious right now?
You know what I was thinking, bro? If this Fatal 4-Way was like an elimination match or something, I think it would come down to like Randy Orton and like LA Knight, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. I would have looked forward to seeing like LA Knight and Randy Orton fight for that, but I didn't know AJ Styles was gonna come back. Remember he came back and we thought that he was helping LA Knight and Randy, and then he attacked LA Knight, and we was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But I, as bad as it hurt me to say, I think the Tribal Chief gonna retain just because WrestleMania season. I think he gonna face whoever wins the rest of them. Well, we about to get into the Royal Rumble, but I think he will retain just for the sake of he's the longest reigning. He's defeated all of everybody, and he got to get to. They're building up, the great one to face the try. Which they're building up something, so they're not just about to have AJ Styles be the champion, and then like what Roman Reigns, what the hell is The Rock doing? But I'm going for Randy Orton. I'm going for everybody because he just not only did he just come back. I mean, he's been training, for months and months.
How about this? All right, with that match itself, your top two, you think gonna win? Even though we know Roman, you know what I'm saying. So, who you think can get that next spot that we really think that really gonna have it like that's gonna really get that pinfall or whatever the case may be for that match, other than Roman? I would still have to go with my boy LA Knight. I'm sorry. I know he's still new and everything.
Yeah. It's not even the fact that he knew. It's like that's like nobody expected Logan Paul to beat Rey Mysterio. He was came out of nowhere, and it's like he's the U.S. champion. And the thing about that is I would think it would come down to Randy Orton and LA Knight. I don't count AJ Styles out. He has a lot of moves in his arsenal. I've seen him do power bombs. He has the phenomenal forearm. He has a Styles Clash. He goes off the top ropes. He's the only high flyer in the match. Nobody else goes to the top ropes and does clotheslines and jump over. Randy Orton not doing no somersault outside because he's he been injured previously. But I would say either LA Knight or Randy because I'm just favoring Randy. But we know it's always Roman Reigns versus his opponents in the Uso, in the bloodline versus so it's really a 3-on-3 because he has Solo and Jimmy and Roman, and then you got
that's what I'm saying.
It's really a 3-on-3.
It's like they don't come out of nowhere like his cousins.
It's really a 3.
Bro, just let them. They just need to stay back there with Paul Heyman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Heyman gonna be ringside with his phone talking about Siri. Find me ways to cheat to keep Roman the champion. Like it's crazy, but yeah, that's my prediction. You anything else to say about that? You want to move forward? No, we always got to consider cheating as a factor to win because mysteriously the refs back get turned or some Solo come out and act like he taping up his thumb and I don't know, something weird happened. But if it was a fair match, LA Knight would have been champion because remember. He had Roman pinned. He had if it wasn't for Solo, yep. But they all want a revenge. This is a revenge match. This is long overdue. This is like a backlash match, like a revenge match. So it's a good one though. I think. Yeah.
Okay. All right. The next one we could talk about is the Women's Royal Rumble prediction. All right. So. Like I said, I really, want to really focus on the men's side of things because that's going to be my top Royal Rumble match to really watch other than the women's. But I have my favorites in the women's, which my top, I would have to go with, of course, the EST Bianca Belair. That's my girl right there. Mm-hmm. And,
I see the list. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I would have to go with who else? I said I would like to go to Dakota Kai. She's part of Damage Control. You know what I'm saying? She's one of those people I like too. You know what I'm saying? Asuka, the girl with the face paint, and then she comes out of nowhere with the mace and stuff like that. Just like
you got Tajiri.
Yeah, Tajiri, all those.
The Great Muta.
All them people that be having
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah,
everybody.
Shinsuke, all them. Yeah. I'm like, yo, how they be keeping that stuff in their face? Mouth and all the other good stuff.
I think.
But yeah. And then my third or fourth person, I believe, would have to be my surprise person. Would have to be Jade Cargill. You know what I'm saying? That's my surprise person on that women's side, and that's all I really gotta say on the women's side. But think too, a legend might come, a real good legend. Like for example, Jacqueline. You know what I'm saying? That's out of the pot. Nobody probably, she probably come back. You know what I'm saying? Just for one night only.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? She's a good prediction of a special appearance, other than Jade Cargill, because they've been talking about her for a good while, and I think it's her time now to, I wouldn't say shine, but at the same time too, like I said, my first person I named was my girl Bianca, the EST. She got this 2 times, I believe, this year. We'll make it 2 times in a row. If she does win, I'm gonna just go with her, and that's my pick.
Okay. Well, see me, like as far as the like a surprise, I would say Naomi. I think Naomi might come back. Trinity, because only reason I'm saying it because she's been wrestling.
Yeah.
I know TNA, like it's not like AEW. You gotta be like completely done with them to come over, like Jade was. But Trinity can come. She can come back. I believe she can. I've been hearing talks about her coming back, but I know you dream with Sasha and Naomi coming back one time, but I really can see Naomi doing it because she's infamous, just like Kofi Kingston, for keeping her feet off the ground in the Rumble matches, and she's really good. And then the thing you said about Asuka last year, I remember when she missed the miss. She did a spit. And she missed, I think, Rhea ducked, and she got Zelina Vega. That's the only reason why Zelina Vega got eliminated. And she lasted kind of towards the end. So it was like Asuka, Zelina, Rhea, and it was somebody else, I forgot. But I got a list real quick I just wanted to read off because I see the list about the people that's been announced to go. And these are like newer people. I know you talked about Jacqueline, and I'm talking about Naomi. And I think these are some newer, a lot of people saying Bailey is like her time because the 3 horsemen. Charlotte won before. Who else won? Bianca won. Becky Lynch done won in a row. So all of the horsemen except for Sasha, she done left, but she was Triple Crown champion. I would think that Bailey deserves it. She had a good year, and this could be her way to break kind of solo, like out of it seemed like they should go in that way. But also, I just wanted to read. They got Bailey, Nia Jax is gonna be in there, everybody's favorite. They got Becky Lynch being in there, Bianca, Maxine Dupree, Ivy Now, Alba Fight. And Zyla Dawn and they're on SmackDown. Shotzi, Zelina Vega, Michin, and Valhalla. Sarah, but she. I think that who you think is you got lasting the longest in the last year was Rhea Ripley, and she won lasting the longest in the.
I would have to. I know I said that was my prediction of the women's, but I would have to go with lasting longer, even though she came back here, and when they came live or whatever, what I'm saying, in Norfolk around my birthday this year. Well, last year, should I say, because it's a new year. In 2023, Nia Jax. I think she's gonna be a long lasting, even though I know she's gonna be the toughest one because everybody's gonna really try to get her out of there. All at once. How they do with them big, huffy.
She gonna dominate. She gonna dominate.
Yeah. So I would have to. If I had to pick 2 people out of that match, I would have to go with Bianca, of course, like I said, all the time, always, until I say no about her. And then it's going to have to be Nia Jax, what I'm saying? Those are my top.
And I like what you said about Jade Cargill, but I don't know. I feel like they're going to have her come. I don't know when. If she don't make her debut tonight, she's going to definitely make her debut before WrestleMania, and she's gonna have a match somewhere around that. She's the road to WrestleMania, and she's definitely gonna have it. But Nia Jax, I got her coming in a little later. She's definitely gonna come in after number 20 to me because I think she's gonna last the last 10. The first 10 gotta go out, and then Nia Jax. Some of the big the first Maxine Dupree number 1 through 10, and Isla, Dawn, and so. The last 10, if you ever noticed, Booker T and all, the legends start coming in, and then people that might win. Cody was number 30 last year, and then he won.
Yeah.
He had to throw out Gunther, but Gunther was the longest lasting in the men's Royal Rumble. So that would bring me to the men's Royal Rumble. Who do you think? What's your predictions for that gonna be? If you wanna go ahead and say that, because I know you.
All right. With the men's side of the Royal Rumble predictions, I will now have to really get down with that one, because that's what I really want to see. You know what I'm saying? Get down to the nitty-gritty on that one. Alright, I mean, cause I was really like thinking like crazy throughout the whole week. Okay, like let's do this, let's do that. Cause I had like 5 predictions, then I went up to 10 predictions, then I went to 12, 15, then 20. So I had and then I had to, you know, take away some people. I was like, okay, well, no, I don't think so, this and that, whatever, because of other matches that's going on. And I'm like, okay, well, dang, this and that, whatever. So we can start with my top 20. Yeah, my top 20. All right, I'm going to go down from 20 from 20 to 1. I think, and we could talk about these, or we could just listen to what I say. It don't matter.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I would say Solo Sikoa, you know, as my top 20. And then I would go with Jimmy Uso, you know what I'm saying? So they could both be in the same time or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then I would have to, my 18th person is Jinder Mahal, because he came back recently, and you know, he's trying to make a name for himself and this and that, whatever. They call him the modern day Maharaja, which ask me, I still don't know what that means.
It's some Punjabi mess.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I don't know.
But I mean, just to elaborate on him real quick, and I'm gonna let you keep going. But yeah, I think that they didn't sign him for no reason and make his moment that big, like with The Rock, like for him to just be shelved again. Like he was a heavyweight champion. They created a whole match around him, the Punjabi prison. Like, he's definitely a great athlete, and he's like, you know, he's jacked. Like, he's back in good shape. So, yeah.
And then my next one, I would have to go with my 17th person is Ricochet. You know, he's one of WWE's high flyers, and he's married. I believe he is married, right? To Samantha, WWE's Monday Night Raw ring announcer.
He's the human highlight reel, yeah.
Yeah.
I think like if somebody try to throw him out the ring, he'll come back around and jump back into the ring. He'll jump probably on the barricade, then jump back in, and he's crazy, man. He's a good.
And one thing I would say is I think it was last year in Royal Rumble season last year when him and
Logan Paul,
Paul, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's a plug.
They made a,
you know what I'm saying?
They made a.
And, they was like, one was on the other end of the ring, and the other one was on the other end of the ring, and then they, you know, clashed together and stuff like that. I think that was real neat. That was real neat. You know what I'm saying? Okay, my next one, then we gotta move on. Yeah, my next one, then number 16, I will go with The Miz. You know, he's WWE's must-see superstar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My number 15 is Austin Theory. And then 14 is Otis, Alpha Academy. You know what I'm saying? I thought about him. 13, I would go with Bronson Reed. You know what I'm saying? He called himself Big Bronson. And then 12, I would go with my surprise appearance, which I think is going to be 1/3 of the New Day, which is none other than Big E. Because, you know, he's been out for a while. Yeah. So, and I heard, and I've been looking and seeing some things about trying to see if he's coming back or whatever the case may be. But that's what my thing is.
I know Kofi better be in there. He's infamous for being in the Royal Rumble and jumping, you know, just like Naomi, I was saying. Yup, to stay in,
And then my next one, my 11th person is Drew McIntyre. And everything, you know what I'm saying? He's one of my favorites in the Rumble. My number 10 is nobody but R-Truth. That
What's
man
up?
is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? want to be part of the Judgment Day, which I think he should be in there and kick the other dude out. That's just my opinion with him too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then my number 9th person is my boy. They call him, and you know who that is. My boy Carmelo Hayes.
He don't miss.
You know, he don't miss at all. And that is true. That is true. I don't care nobody say. That is true.
Now, he has a good opportunity. I think they should give him a later number, like 25 or something.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to put him in number 13 and have him eliminated before the last 10 come out. Before 10, because bro, he just got signed to SmackDown a couple weeks ago in that United States Championship tournament. If it wasn't for Kevin Owens, I would think Carmelo Hayes deserved that opportunity. Anybody but Santos. But yeah, go ahead.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
And my number 8 person, I had to go with Shinsuke Nakamura. I know we just talked about him with
he was good
and stuff like that. But I would have to go with him as my number 8 person. You know what I'm saying? And then my number 7th person is the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The Almighty. You know what I'm saying? If he come in there and just throw people out left and right, you know he means business. As he used to be called, his group used to be called the Hurt Business. You know what I'm saying? I think they still should keep that name, but you know a lot of stuff goes on, you know, from the past. But my next person, number 6 person, I had to go with my boy Cody Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? The American Nightmare. I mean, once he came back and, you know, did his whole new wardrobe change and all the other stuff, you know what I'm saying? From being Stardust from back in the day, nobody didn't know that. Me being a true WWE fan like him too, then you know that's who he used to be and stuff like that too.
Dashing.
So But yeah, my boy Cody Rhodes, that's number 6. Right here, my number 5th person, I would have to go with is Jey Uso.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
I named his brothers up top, way up top earlier, but I think he's gonna come in number 5. You know, the lower numbers or whatever, just to get, you know, everybody, you know, be like, no, this is not y'all. This is how this is going to be about the bloodline.
So you think that he's going? You said Jimmy or Jay?
I said Jay.
Okay, I was like he gonna come in towards the end. That's what you saying? Like after number 20, the last 10, because you know that's like the last 10 is like the strong. You know he main event get Jey Uso.
But actually, to be honest with you.
Oh, you say he gonna come in first?
I would say he probably come in, you know what I'm saying, even though I'm going down from 20 to 1, but I think he still might come in a little bit in between.
Oh, okay.
In between, like starting at the very beginning of the in-betweenish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You think he gonna last long?
I
think he gonna.
Kinda like because.
I think he is. I think he gonna main event. I think he gonna be like. He live up to his name a lot.
Yeah, he does. And I think, personally, I know, you know, they split up and everything. One is on Raw, one is on SmackDown, whatever. But I still gotta go with my boy Jay. You know what I'm saying? So I will give him props, and I just hope he does go all the way up. You know what I'm saying? And then my next person is NXT's own Braun Breaker. I know that's a surprise right there that I, you know, probably wouldn't have thought of.
He's a great athlete. It's about time for him to transition to Raw. I mean, Carmelo Hayes was just there. He beat him for the NXT title. Now look at him. He's on, and Carmelo Hayes had a great run, and now he's on SmackDown. Braun Breaker been on NXT for so long, and I think he overdue for a breakthrough, like as coming up as a next generation. You know, he's a third generation superstar, something like all of them. It's a lot of them now, like Jay is, you know, it's a lot of them, and it's still some in NXT. The women too as well, like Eva Rain, she the GM now. Like it's a lot of different generational wrestlers. So they always come from NXT over to, you know, Charlotte Flair, everybody, you know, Natalya, everybody. So Natalya's going to be in the Rumble too, but Lord, she get all the opportunities. But yeah, go. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Fine.
I don't want this video to be too long, y'all. I'm sorry, my bad. We just like to talk about it.
Yeah, we good. Like I said, with Braun Breaker, though, he's I believe Scott Steiner. Yeah, I think that's like his grandfather or something like that. If I could be wrong, but I think that is. You know what I'm saying?
I forget. Yeah.
But okay, my third person on my list is Judgment Day's own Damian Priest.
What about Tom and Nick?
No.
What about Tom and Nick?
But if you think about it, that's what I meant to tell you too. If you think about it, Tom and Nick, think about what you're saying, Tom and Nick.
That's two different entries.
I know. You're actually talking about one person.
I know, yeah. But look, what if he come out as Tom and then come back out? You know, I think Santino. People was saying that Santino might come back. That's a surprise. They always gotta have a funny one, and a legend, and then somebody that you wouldn't expect. Like if Bobby Lashley start dominating, right? So a heel that's bigger than him has to come back, like a. Not even like Brock Lesnar or Goldberg, but like I'm saying, like somebody that can be dominant on him. Just like was Nia Jax the only woman in the men's Royal Rumble, or was that?
I think no. Back in the day, I want to say it was China. She was in one of those.
Yeah.
See, if you really were to look up your WWE history on Royal Rumbles or whatever the case may be, then I believe she was in one. You know what I'm saying?
I think so. I know she definitely was the only woman to have an Intercontinental title. Like she.
Yeah.
But it was either her or Tamina. Nobody meaner than it was one of them. They were dominating the men's wrestling. But anyway, go ahead. My bad. I don't.
You're fine.
It's just your video. I don't want it to be 30 minutes. You know.
Yeah, I understand. You good. And then I would have to go with Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The ring general. That's my dude right there. He's the longest Intercontinental champion of this modern day right here. So,
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I would have to go with him as my number 2 slot. And then my number 1 is the one, the only CM Punk. Even though I know you got all them other greats that's in this Royal Rumble too, but he's been like the talk of the town ever since he came back at Survivor Series and everything. At the very end of Survivor Series, you should check that out. That was a good show. But yeah, that's my top 20 to number 1. Now my top 5 that I think that will win the Royal Rumble real fast, I'm gonna just go down the list. Is number 5, I think is Drew McIntyre as number 5. And then it's gonna be Jimmy Uso. And then it's gonna be Gunther, or it's gonna be Cody Rhodes, or it's gonna be CM Punk. Those are my top 5 that I think that's gonna win the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
And then my top 3, I think that's gonna come in number 1. I could be wrong, but my top 3, I think that's gonna come in number 1 is gonna be Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, or my boy Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because them 3, I think they can, you know what I'm saying, be a good, good fit to be number 1. And I think they would, as well as they came up real fast as their fame, and their fame, so they can last long. That's just how I see it, you know what I'm saying? My predictions. But yeah, these are my predictions, and you got something to say?
Yeah, I would just keep it short, and we could just end it there. But I would say another one that's a sleeper, because I see him talking to Nick Aldis on SmackDown for like 2 weeks straight, is that Ashante Adonis. Like, he's a good athlete, and they keep talking about how I have an opportunity for you. Oh yeah, and then they keep getting cut off by somebody. But I think that's what he was telling me, that he's gonna, make him, a ballot in the Royal Rumble. That's what I'm thinking that he was doing. So the Ashanti, it's a lot of people that's been slept on, and that we forgetting. I'm probably some NXT faces we're gonna see, some older superstars, and then who I got winning the women's one. It's either between Bayley and I only say Bayley because the track, if she had a good year last year, and she never won I don't think she won a Royal Rumble. So Bayley, and then Gunther was the longest lasting last year. He made history until Cody came in, finished his story. But and they keep hinting to the fact that Cody, I'm going for Cody to win this year. only because they keep hinting that nobody else has won 2 Royal Rumbles back to back except for Stone Cold, and you know they keep throwing those, they keep saying those stats. You know how Cole always say, well, back in 19, they always do that, and then when they do something like that, it happens. And then my other pick to win is Drew McIntyre, only because it makes sense for the story for like WrestleMania, like Seth Rollins and how they keep cutting promos 4 weeks straight. The road to Royal Rumble, Drew McIntyre comes out first. He starts Raw. He starts Raw again. It's a Judgment Day. Then Drew McIntyre come out. He cut him off, and he cut off Seth Rollins, and then he cut off CM Punk. It's like he's like they keep trying to say, hey, don't forget about Drew McIntyre, and because that's a good matchup. Is either Cody or Drew McIntyre, I think, or Gunther winning that Royal Rumble. Now CM Punk, now I know they ain't just go sign him and get him out the woodwork to sit him on the shelf. He's definitely going to be like top either 25, 26, 27, 28. He might even be number 30 in the Royal Rumble. I think he's a possible number 30 in the Royal Rumble. Okay. And there's going to be somebody else that come out that we forgetting about, but I don't know. But yeah, I either got Bayley or Naomi win. I'm stretching my Naomi because I really want her to come back and win it, and then so it can be like Bianca, Naomi, and Jade. I just got something in my head with that, but it's interesting. It's entertaining. Same thing with Carmelo Hayes. Those Ricochet. Those superstars are entertaining, and I say Ashante the Adonis because people don't talk about him. But if y'all remember how he was wrestling in NXT, he was winning, like he was on a win streak for a while. I remember like he can really wrestle, he's good, and I'm glad that he's out of that group, like, you know, to be honest. But just real quick, what you think about the girl from Top Dollar, you know, that the girl that she was talking about to the Hurt Business? I forgot her name.
Yeah,
I think she's gonna change her name. She might change her whole persona. And I think she might end up being in the Hurt Business. That's what I think.
She was okay and everything, you know what I'm saying? She was like the group's cheerleader, of course.
Yeah,
you know
she didn't wrestle much when she was with
She
her.
had, like, I think when they was coming out doing the little intro or whatever, they had like their little own, like, verses or whatever.
Hit Row, that's what it is.
Yeah, Hit Row.
I couldn't even remember. I ain't seen it. I'm sorry, y'all. It was like SummerSlam since they wrestled.
Yeah, so, yeah, that was a good one.
I think she gonna be in there because you gotta think about who's still signed with the WWE, and WWE been spoiling a lot, but they do keep some stuff under the rug. They don't tell us that Booker T was gonna be in the Royal Rumble last year. He was just on the pre-show, and then next thing you know, he out the suit. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, that was all my predictions. You can close it out if you want. I mean, you know,
I ain't y'all,
but
you know what I'm saying? Alright, y'all. So these are our predictions for the 2024 WWE Royal Rumble, and like I said, these are our predictions, so we're just going to end it here, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up, please, please, please. We'll really appreciate that, and you know, like, comment, and subscribe. This is our first video, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So please subscribe to TJ's World, and my brother, hopefully, you know.
I mean, I'm not a YouTuber, but I mean, I got a YouTube, Tony Bays, or Instagram. I don't really do Facebook, but yeah, Tony Bays on Instagram. Just like, comment, subscribe. These are predictions. Hopefully, the video will be up sometime tonight or definitely this weekend. But yeah, just check it out. The road to WrestleMania. We'll be back for another in-depth video and get it out before WrestleMania when that come out. But yeah, just tell us in the comments what you like. Yeah, you can close it out.
Alright, y'all. Until we meet again, let's go.
Alright, y'all.
Alright.